Something had come to the jungle that morning. Something no one had ever seen before. And every single animal was terrified. This is Syama, a small, ordinary jackal. He had no pride of lions, no herd of elephants, just himself. And some days, that felt very lonely. One afternoon, the village dogs chased Syama right out of town. And he ran and didn't stop until he couldn't run anymore. Splash! Right into a vat of the bluest blue dye the world had ever seen. Syama stared at himself. Blue. Completely, brilliantly. Blue! And then an idea began to form. He looked like no jackal, no lion, no creature anyone had ever seen. He looked magnificent. And that's when Syama had the most dangerous thought of all. What if no one knew who he really was? So Syama walked right into the heart of the jungle. And the jungle did not know what to do. Lion pressed close to elephant. Elephant pressed close to rabbit. Everyone pressed close to everyone, because none of them had ever seen anything like this. Finally, it was Lion who stepped forward. Brave lion, mighty lion, very, very nervous lion. "I," said Syama, in the deepest voice he could manage, "I have been sent by the heavens themselves to be your king." And every single animal bowed, even lion, especially lion. And so, Syama the jackal became king of the jungle. He had fruit, he had fans, he had everything except the truth. But at night, when no one was watching, Syama would look at himself in the moonlight and wonder, how long could one little lie really last? And then, from deep in the jungle, came a sound that jackal hearts have heard since the very beginning of time. He couldn't help it, he just howled, like every jackal has always howled, like himself. And every single animal woke up because they had heard that sound before. That was not the sound of a heavenly king. That was the sound of a jackal. And one by one, they came, not with anger, but with something that felt so much worse. The quiet look of friends who had been let down. Syama didn't run. He just sat down. And for the first time, he looked exactly like what he was, a small jackal who had been very, very lonely. Lion looked at him for a long time. Then he said, very quietly, "Why didn't you just tell us who you were?" "I was just a jackal," Syama said softly, "a lonely one. And I wanted, just once, to be something special." He looked at the ground. "I'm sorry." It was Rabbit who spoke first. "You were already special," he said simply. "You didn't need the blue." And one by one, they came close, not to bow, just to be near him. Because they didn't need a king, they just needed a friend. Because that's the thing about pretending to be someone you're not. It might feel magical for a while, but being truly known, that's something even better. And the next morning, Syama ran through the jungle, not as a king, but as himself. And he had never felt so free. Remember, little ones, you don't need to pretend to be a king to matter. You just need to be you. That's the most special thing of all. Did you enjoy our story today? Hit subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss a tale from our little legends.